Hi everyone, welcome. Welcome. Hi Brandy, Pamela, Janine, Della, Dorothy. I'm flicking through. Welcome Angela, Roslyn, Barbara. Welcome my lovely peoples. How are you today? Mona, hi. Robin, hello. Welcome. How are you all? I was just rushing to grab some pencil extenders actually. I've ordered some more of these pencils, but look at this. Look at my little black. It's tiny. I have had this for a very, very long time though. So Enys was going to, she was going to let me pick one of her images, and I hadn't heard from her. I was like, oh, I was getting worried, and she finally messaged me and said, I'm so sorry, I've been trying to get this page done for you. And I'm like, oh, you did a page? She's like, yes, I did a page. So she came back with this one. How cute is she? Love Enys. We both share April as our birthday month, so I don't know. We kind of click. She's lovely. All right, so she is extremely busy though, but of course she is. All right, I'm just popping some extenders on these littler pencils. Because they're tiny, teeny tiny. Yeah, I'll go through what I've got. Yeah. Hi Selena. Hi Carolee. Ev, welcome. My lovely people, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the big blue house. Okay. Now, what? Hang on, wait. What is going on? Why does it say I've made money? What is going on here? Ev? Ev. Thank you. Hugs for Ev. Happy birthday, Mum. Yeehaw. Shadow, are you good there? You're just going to watch today, are you? You're not going to talk? Oh, you are going to talk. You're just going to say hello. That's it. All right, good. Thank you so very much, my lovely. It's very exciting. I love birthdays. My birthday always goes for, weeks. It has to. We've got to enjoy something at least once a year. Come on. A day when it's all about you. Shadow, it's always all about you. Isn't it? It's always all about you. Missy? That's my frog. Don't you touch my frog. You right? You good? Yes. Okay, good. Shadow's like, nope, it's all about me. It's all about me. Let's get that on a good angle there. Don't know, is that good? Looks good. Alrighty. Thanks, Eb. I am shocked every stream, and I'm very thankful. Thank you. You're amazing. Amazing. Alright, my peoples. We're going to be colouring up this beautiful image by Enys. Alright, these pencils just keep falling down, don't they? Let's put them over here for now. I've printed it on the Mixed Media Strathmore paper. It comes in like spiral bound book like this. I trim, I got a guillotine, I just trim the pages, like I pull the spiral bit out and I just trim the pages off and pack them away in my drawer to print on. But it's the best paper that I've found so far that works with pretty much everything. So that's what I use for pretty much all, like markers, watercolor. It's great for pretty much everything. Like watercolor, it takes, you know, a light dosage. It's not like, you know, extra special expensive watercolor paper that takes loads and loads of water, but it takes enough for the things that we do. So I really like it. It's good, and it's pretty good price range. It's pretty good for what it is. So that's what I use. Excuse me. Can pencil extenders work on triangular pencils? You know what? Honestly, I do not know. I don't have any triangular pencils. They work on the, like this, the very thin is like that octagon shape. They work with those. As long as they're not really fat triangle pencils, then I would assume they would. Yeah, there you go. Robin says that they do. Yeah, as I said, I don't have any triangular shaped pencils to try it. Oh, actually, I have a pen that, I don't know, it might be a little bit thinner than a pencil though, honestly. It doesn't fit anyway. There you go. I don't know. They're pretty wide though. Well, these ones are. They fit a Luminance pencil in there. It's tight, but it fits. And let's have a look at the Derwent. Derwent drawing, not so much. So the Derwent drawing pencils are a lot thicker. You might need the Derwent extender for those. But it does fit a Luminance in it. I do know that, because I've had them in there before. Not that I have a Luminance white sitting here anywhere handy. Handy dandy. That's the Luminance white in there. It fits alright. Scratches the bottom a little bit, but doesn't matter. It's going to be stuck in that extender anyway. So you're not going to see the bottom anyway. True. True that. Let's put my black back in there. Here's a tiny little black. So I've ordered, so I did an order. You know, here's me. Did an order, and I started doing the practice page for this, and I went, oh, I pulled my black pencil out and it was tiny, and I was like, I didn't order a black pencil. That was stupid. So I had to ring them back and get them to add a black pencil. Duh. Hi Loretta, welcome. Welcome. Alright, I'm going to swap sides. Yeah, sure tried though. No, but Derwent have their own extender. They have a large and a regular size, and they do fit in their bigger ones. So they've got wider barrels and larger like screw top things, so they fit bigger pencils. And you know what? I'm not quite sure, but it might hold other. I don't have the black one, but I've got the silver one here. This is the silver Derwent one, which has got my white in it. Let's see if that fits in the silver one. It might just be the black one. The black one was bigger. Oh no, it fits in the silver one. There you go. I put that on there because this one's really harsh and it hurts my hand when I'm colouring. It's really weird, but that's the Derwent silver. There's a silver and a black in the packet, so the black might be the bigger one, and this is their normal size one. So the Derwent extender is slightly different to just, you know, your cheaper brand ones. There's a Caran extender, which is red. That only holds the smaller Caran pencils. I don't know where it is right now. Actually, I thought it was in my Prismacolor set, but it's not there. It's hiding somewhere. So yeah, just something to keep in mind. Tara Lynn, thank you. Oh, hugs for you. It's okay, you're allowed to be late. Goodness me. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Alright, I'm popping that extender back now. So I've used in the past few color alongs we used Prismacolor last, we used Arteza before that, and I think we used Polys before that. So I thought maybe we go back and do Polys this month, and yeah, I like Polys. They're one of my favorite. Pushing the wrong button here, excuse me. Sorry, you just get that again. It's a stupid thing. Anyhow, what was I saying? I thought we'd use Polys. Polys are one of my favorite. They've lasted the longest. I haven't replaced the cinnamon yet, and it's tiny, tiny, tiny. I think I've had it for like, I don't know, 4 years maybe. Maybe. I have not replaced very many of my POLYCHROMOS pencils. I'm pretty sure I have replaced the light flesh once before, and I'm pretty sure the white I've replaced already with a larger white pencil in my set. So yeah, they're really good. Really, really, really good pencils. Now, they're a lot harder than Prismacolor, so if you're used to using Prismacolor, you don't need to put a lot of pressure on them because they're quite hard themselves, and they do really well with blending and extra layers and things like that too. So, do you? No, I don't go through them at all. I love them. I always use a white soft pencil with my polys though. I use either Prismacolor or the Caran Luminance white. Excuse me, I have to cough, hang on. Still got a bit of a funny voice, but all good. That's right, ever use them? I do use them all the time though. At the start, I hardly ever used my Prismacolors. I was a bit scared of my Prismacolors. I was still too heavy-handed when I first started, and they would break too often. But now I know how to use them. It's not so bad. I quite like both of the sets. Honestly, if I was going to choose a pencil, I usually choose between the POLYCHROMOS or the Prismacolor. So, you know, yeah, there you go. Or Copic, of course. Copic Queen. I really am losing my voice here. Okay, shall we continue? All right. So today we're going to use some colors. I'm going to mix a bit in here. I've got black, which is 199. I've got cinnamon, which I have no idea what number it is. Let me bring it up here so I can tell you. Wrong one. Don't want that one. One of these has the list that I'm using today. This one. Alright. I'm using cinnamon, which is 189. I've got red beige, or it's the old pencils called light flesh, but basically it's red beige now. You can't buy light flesh anywhere unless you've got really old stock somewhere. 132. I've got ivory, 103. I'm just going to move that over there so I can see you guys. Ivory, 103. I've got, no, don't go under there. Yeah, I'm going to put them over here. I've got Venetian red, 190. I've got deep red, 223. I've got rose carmine. Sorry, I lost it again. Rose carmine, 124. I've got blue violet, 137, and violet, 138. And I have put up the color list on Patreon, and I've also put it in the event in my Facebook group as well. So all of those links are in the description below there as well. And I'm pretty sure if I give you !Facebook, if it works, because it's silly, Nightbot should tell you where to go to my group. There you go. Alright, I purchased a set of 150 Holbeins. Ooh, I quite like Holbeins. They remind me more of POLYCHROMOS than anything else, I think. The colours are more pastel kind of colours. So a lot lighter, pastel-y kind of colours. have a smaller set, and they were my favourite pencils. There you go. I have a set of Holbeins on the way too. Shannon says they're awesome. Yeah, they're pretty good. Look, I find I chew through them a little bit more than the Polychromos though. So if you're heavy-handed, you may find that you chew through them a little bit. I'm just going to change everything's a little bit yellow here on my side, so I'm just going to change that a little bit. Get rid of some yellow. That's a bit better. My fingernails look like I was a smoker. They were yellow. And I don't smoke, so there you go. Well, not anymore. Alrighty. Have I said hello to everyone? Looks like. Oh, yep. Looks good. Alrighty. So I'm going to colour the skin first, obviously with the colours that we've chosen there. So you never use your Lumies? Oh, I use my Lumies for skin mainly. It's funny, isn't it? I did do a whole image with them on the Strathmore Tantone paper using a Momo Girl image. It came out alright. I don't mind them. They're very soft. They remind me of like a thicker version of the Prismacolors. Some of them aren't quite so good. Some of them are a little chalky, but most of them are quite creamy. Hi Boots, welcome. Eruditan. I have not tried them, but I will one day. I've had them in my cart and out of my cart, and I just have so many sets. I'm like, oh, will I use them? Will I not use them? You know, like. So yeah, I've had them in and out. Pro Color, is that Derwent, Loretta? Pro Color? I have the hiccups. I have only got the ones that have. I've still got to get. I've got the 72 Color Soft, but I want to get the other. I think I've only got the 36 set of. The first 36 set of the Light Fast. I still yet to venture out to get the other set. Excuse me, I've got a cough again. I might have to go get a drink in a minute. I'm also going to be using some gel pens. I've got a couple here. I'll probably use the Jelly Roll, but my favourite is the Sakura Jelly Rolls and the Signo Uni-Ball. The Uni-Balls are 0.1 nib, and this is a 0.5, and this is a 0.3 nib. So small, medium, large. Usually I end up using the smallest on small images like this. Like this is a tiny little face, so it's only going to need a small gel pen. Yes. Oh, Boots, are you okay? I hope that you are well. I hope everything goes okay. Goodness me. Alright, shall we get started? It's not going to take us long. She's got her hands, her arms, and her face is the only skin here, so we'll take our time, shall we? We shall. Weed out my colouring supplies. I'm going to remove the sets I don't use and donate them to a friend that uses colouring in children's therapy. What a great idea, Ev. What a great idea. I got my tax refund. I'm going to buy more pencils, says Barbara. Good job. What do you do with your tax refund? Buy more pencils. Of course. Of course. Alrighty. Let's start. I'm going to zoom in. Please yell at me if I zoom in and then I go off screen. It happens. It happens. I'm just going to move this forward. I'm going to move my camera up a little bit. of an angle there. And we're going to colour. Colour! Yeah, that's no good. So you're Midwest. What's Midwest? Tell me what that is, because I don't know. I'm in Australia. Nowhere near. Holbins and some books, as if. Your tax refund disappeared. We do our tax in June, so at the end of June. My tax always goes to my rates for the house. It usually comes in at about the same time the rates are due, so they are. Alright, so I'm going to use some Venetian red first, and I'm going to add in some shadows. So just lightly first. Just going to come in and very gently with my pencil kind of on a vertical angle, nice and flat, so it stays nice and light. If I want to add a little bit more colour into the area, I'll just go over it a couple of times so that the colour covers over the tooth of the paper. We're just going to fill in a little bit of colour in all of our shadow areas first. I'm expecting a package today. That sounded like a motorbike hooning away there. We had rain this morning, that was nice. It's been so warm here. Hi Nana, happy Thursday to you. Sue colours and Brunt Furnace. Is that how you say it? Brunt Furnace? What are they? Went to the vet, says Boots. Well, that's good. A quad? What's a quad? What's a quad? Brandy, me neither. I'm pretty much a homebody too. Went out yesterday to the chemist, but I have to go back. They didn't apply my benefit, so being naughty. Gonna put a little bit of colour down this side of her cheek here, and just a tiny little bit just there against her mouth, and just in the shape of a bit of a C here on her chin. Just gently down the side of her face. I'm going to come under her neck like that. I'm going to add a bit of dark colour under here. It's going to be shaded quite dark, so her hair's against her neck, which is giving us a nice shadow there. I had trouble with the program I usually print from to do this. I had to print from a different program, and I noticed that it's printed like little black dots within the white areas, which is really strange. It's not quite as clean as the original image was, so I don't know. I'm gonna have to fix that somehow. In all fairness, the program I use is not designed for Windows 10, but you know. But you know. We don't have to wear masks outside anymore. We do in close quarters, but if we're just outside or grocery shopping, as long as we're keeping a 1.5 meter distance, then they're, you know, it's good. We're going to add a little bit of detail in the face here, so I'm just going to come around the nose first. Going up towards the eye there. Just going to join them together just here, adding a little bit of colour in there. We're going to have to draw in her other nostril, I believe. It's kind of very light there. I'm just going to make a bit of a shape there. You can hardly see that actually. Let me just zoom in a little bit. You can see there I've drawn in just a tiny little backwards C there. Just around that bottom nostril. The right, left nostril. Right, left, I don't know, you know, that side. I'm going to add a bit of a line here down from her eye and create that side of her nose and just bring that under here. Bit of a K goes like that. I'm going to create a little bit of shape on her nose as well. I think it's a little bit shapeless. Let's add an upside down U just there. I'm going to bring that up. Looks like a J. J. Backwards J. A hook, maybe? I don't know. We have been pretty lucky with COVID actually. Oh no, Barbara, I'm so sorry. Mine has done that too. Yours has done what too? Janine? No, what has yours done? Ah, in Australia, Melbourne, I am. Yeah, Janine, that's good. Dots? Yours has no dots. Yeah, see, mine has dots. I think it was the program. It's not very nice. I mean, they're tiny, but I can see them still. It's dotty. Let's add some on the hands here. It's dotty. Excuse me, coughing away here. Alright, let's add some to the hands. Add it to the areas that are kind of in the shadows, so that would be all of that part of her hand there, because she's kind of folded it over like that, so this will all be kind of dark in there. So we'll do that. And if we have our hand holding that like that, we've got a little bit of shadow between the fingers, but not a lot, so we'll put some shadow there. Must be a little finger there or something, I'm not sure. Who knows? Let's do this side. Meow. Meow. Oh, stop it. She's having a bit of a heart attack here. I'm just going to put a little bit of shape here and give her a bit of a crease, the knuckle there. Just very lightly there, and then just going to fill this in. Yeah, it's all like unclean. Like the image is not very clear. My bad. Definitely need to figure that out. Oh, shush. Shush, shush, shush. Arms. I'm just reading. I have an oxygen meter. It's pretty cool. You put it on your finger and it tests your heartbeat and monitors your pulse and your oxygen levels. Being an asthmatic, it comes in handy. I'm just going to bring this up into her sleeve a little bit here. I can do that on this side too. So I can see where the arm is. I'm going to make it kind of like black but transparent a little bit. Just coming around and adding some shadows where the clothes would sit on the arm. She's going psycho. She's hiding behind the couch meowing at me. She keeps popping her head out and looking at me. I mean, it's adorable, but it's so annoying. It's Shadow. She's such a bum. Meow meow. Let's put that up there. Hi Helen, welcome. Thanks, Ev. I was just doing that. Alright, I think I've done enough of that colour now. Let's move to cinnamon. Hi Bendy, welcome. Hang on, it's Brian, yeah? No? Yes? Did I get that right? It's been a while. I'm not having a very good brain day today. Everything's hard. Cinnamon, I'm going to come over the top of what we've just done. Just lightly still. And I'm going to have trouble having it completely flat because the pencil's so little. But we're going to add cinnamon to here. Over the top. And now when I come over the top, I'm just going to make those areas slightly bigger. So you can see there I've just made that area a little bit larger, a little bit wider. Because we're going to gradually just build everything in so that there's no paper left. Just bringing these areas in together. kind of go around the outside of that little hook we put on her nose there. Just to bring that out a little bit more. Just come down her nose a little bit there, down the middle of her lip. I'm just going to come back down to the bottom here and just join that top lip with the side of her cheek there and down under her chin. So it's kind of joined together now. Nice shadow in there. We've still got a little bit of a highlight on this side, but that side of her face I've put fairly much in shadow. Just going to come around her chin there again. I'm going to put a little bit of a shadow just on this side of her lip. Just like that. I hope you can see that okay. Helen, I know. The one that I'd picked originally, she messaged me and then sent me this by surprise and said, I've done this for you instead. So, yeah, we'd picked to do a dragon one, but we can do that another time anyway. I know, lots of hugs, they've built up. Oh, good on you, Brandy. That's a lot of steps. I don't think I've done any steps today. Angie, hello, welcome. Welcome to the big blue house. Oh, that's okay, Ev. We did finish that beautiful mermaid, and she sparkles something crazy. Do you want to see her? Oh, whoops, she was stuck to my scanner screen. I'll have to clean that now. She was wet. Let me get my camera light so you can see how she sparkles. Yeah, she is here. And look at my little froggy upside down there. And I've got my camera phone light here just to show you some of the... Look at the sparkles on it. This is what we did in our Patreon stream yesterday. We finished off the top part of her flowers in the background and her tail and stuff. So, but how pretty is that? Look at her. She's beautiful. Alright, let's zoom back in again. I've still got some texture lines and things through here. Don't worry about those for now. It just means that you need more pencil on there to fill in the tooth of the paper, which we're going to do gradually, adding more and more colours to it. Down to our hands again. Oh, that's okay. We're actually, I'm an hour earlier now because we've taken our clocks back, so I don't know if you guys may have noticed that today, that it's earlier than normal. You went to Lados. I don't use them very often. In all honesty, I prefer to use watercolor or watercolor inks. I do. They got a strange texture to them, gelatos. And nothing went over them. I struggled to get white to go over the top of it, which is really frustrating, especially when doing the bubbles and the white details. Nothing goes over them, so just a warning there, FYI. I know, because they're really creamy and you just rub them in and they make that background all like smudgy. So we did a layer with water and it was pretty meh. And then I added it on with my finger and we just smudged it all in and around. And yeah, it came out really nice. And now it's completely dry. It doesn't actually move. Ooh, donuts, yum. What? I just saw donuts. What? I'm just flicking down. Oh, you got it? Oh, good. Serene's a beautiful book. Oil pastels aren't that great. We did I did a challenge with when I had guests on my channel. It's been it's been over a year now since I had any guests. I think Emily was my last one. But anyway, May and I used oil pastels and it was really hard. They're difficult. Not easy at all. Alright, I've got some rose carmine. I'm just going to add this to her cheeks here. A little bit of a bubble shape. Really gently adding that in her cheeks. I'm going to add some on this side too. Add a little bit to her eyelids as well. Up here. And add some into the corner of her eye. And just along the bottom a little bit. Alright, for now that's enough. I've got light flesh or red beige. I got mine off Etsy. I think I brought Serene from East 70 Books. I brought a lot from Cool Craft Book off Etsy. They've got loads of books from all over the world. And I think it was East 70. Actually, maybe it was Colourful Birdhouse. Colourful Birdhouse. Try them. Look them up. Search Serene and see who's got it. I've done a couple of pictures in it now. Meow. Leave me alone. Yes. We're going to use this pencil all over. Shadow, stop kicking them around, please. Just lightly still. I'm going to use it pretty much all over. I'm going to leave a couple of really nice highlighted areas, like on the tip of the nose here. And just around the bottom of the nose or the nostrils there, I'm just going to leave a little bit there. But I'm going to fill everything else in. Leaving a little bit of a highlight on her cheek. Just there. coming over everything else. Let's leave a little bit of a highlight on her chin there. We're going to need to do a couple of layers, so there should still be tooth. I'm going to fill out all of her neck. And I kind of just use different angles to cover over the tooth too. So I come one way and then I'm just going to come another way, just filling over the tooth of the paper there so it looks less rough. I'm going to add a little bit of this into her eyes, just around the whites of her eye there. So it's still quite rough, but that's okay because we're going to put pencil over the top to smooth it down. So I copied some of the images onto my own paper, Loretta, and did them that way because I like to use markers. I did start one, the fruit one. I've started two, I think, that I haven't even looked at forever. I probably wouldn't continue them. I'd start them again now. Because I got it like years ago when I first started colouring. I'm just going to put a very light layer just in that top section of her clothes there. It's not going to make much difference really, but I just want to make sure I know where the line of the skin is, because I'm going to come in here and add in some black, and I want to see where it would be darker and lighter and things like that. So just filling in there. It's only rough, it doesn't have to be perfect. Just lightly. I'm going to leave those sections now. I'm not going to add anything else until we do our clothing for there. Looking good. Oh, I have an A3 printer. Oh, sorry about that. I didn't mention that. That's why I can print them. Because yeah, they're large. They're large. They're like A3 sized pages. Bigger. But yeah, that's what I was doing. I copied them onto my own paper and smaller so that I could do them with markers and not waste all my markers. Some of them I've done really big. I've had to put them in big folders. But yeah. It is, isn't it? It's not as detailed as others, so that's alright. We can play with watercolours in the background. I like watercolour, so we'll have a play. Or ink. Let's use watercolor ink this time in the background. All right. Let's do the next color. So I've got some ivory. I'm going to go over everything. Just getting rid of a little bit of that orange kind of tone. I actually have one of Enys's mermaids sitting there that I really want to do. I did when I first started doing live, actually, so years ago now, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, I don't know, something like that. 3 years I think I've been on YouTube. I did one of her mermaids with markers, and I absolutely loved the image, and I'd really like to do the other one. She's actually got 2, I think, that are similar or of the same mermaid, but in different, you know, images. And I'd like to do... Look, there's so many that I'd really like to do, but I just don't get time. I'm trying to get Caran's cross stitch done so that I can do Enys's cross stitch, because I have a judgment card that I'm going to do as a cross stitch. So that's exciting. I'll show you this one. I've got that as a cross stitch from Thread Geeks. It came in a kit with everything in it. I'm gonna substitute one of the colors with like probably one of the, maybe the white or something, with a pearly shimmery kind of thing. I think I want some glimmer through it because it's quite dark. But yeah, she's pretty. I love this image. So she has her images are licensed on Thread Geeks. Same with Caran, Sarah Richter. There's a couple of Anne Stokes. Thread Geeks has a few of the kind of gothic style artists. But I gotta finish the one I've got first. Oh, excuse me. Hey, yeah, that was a mailman. He brought my art shop order. Yay! So I can pull out my pencils here and use those, and also a Colouring Heaven magazine, which I haven't actually had one for ages, so I'm not sure if I'm up to date or not. Hi Sarah, welcome. Hang on, wait, what? Just looking through the comments there, sorry. Brandy, you going? Who's going? I'm just opening my order, hang on. I've got a couple of things here. They send it so well packed. They send it in bubble wrapped. And they put them in boxes so that they all stay nice and tight together and don't rattle around. I got some Posca brush pens actually. So I got silver and gold in the Posca brush pens. I got some whites because I use them a lot. I got some refills. It's so funny though, this order cost me $120, just Australian dollars. The markers are so expensive. I got a couple of new colours in my markers. Oh, there you go, white brush pen as well. I'll have a look at it in a sec. Goodies! I love goodies. There you go. And then I got some more polys as well, which they've taped down. Dang. I got some more white prismas because you never need more. You know, you can never have enough white prismas. So I got some more prismas. And I got some, a red beige, a cinnamon. I got a coral. I got black, thankfully. And I got a red beige and a cinnamon. So I got some extras so I have them there, which is nice. So when cinnamon, because I don't think I can sharpen cinnamon anymore, it's completely dead. So there you go. I got 4 new colours with refills that I didn't have. So I'm very excited about that. I'm going to put them on my list later. I don't like these new refill packs. Look at the size difference. Goodness me, that's only 12 mil, that says. I think these are 25 mils. Yeah. That's a huge difference, and they cost almost exactly the same. It's so frustrating. Anyhow. Ooh, goodies. I just want to have a look at this if that's alright. You don't mind, do you? Get that off there. Oh wow, it's quite thick. It's thicker than I thought it would be. Can't get the plastic off it. Oh, whoops. Took the end off. Good on me. I hope I didn't break it. What's the end for anyway? I don't know how to use this shake. Are you supposed to push the end? Oh, I see. Gotcha. Alright, let me shake it. I know, that's right, Della. So yeah, half the size, the same price. So yeah, annoying. And I think you're supposed to push this. Like a pump in it. Oh, something's happening, I think. Oh, yep. I can see something happening. Here we go. Let's see. Oh, that's cool. I probably need more ink to come down for it to work, but it's a brush. Still getting wet. That's cool. I got silver and gold in that as well. Dry that. Dry, dry, dry. Very cool. Anyhow, let's continue, shall we? And I got a Colouring Heaven magazine. What's this one? Fairy Special. I'm not sure. 73. What was 72? I think I may have missed a Colouring Heaven book. I have to have a look later. Anyhow, let's continue on, shall we? Let's do a giveaway. The scenes we're already halfway through. Yeah. Put my stuff away. Get rid of my rubbish. Hi Tracy, welcome. Are you order? They don't come in individuals, Helen, the Iridium? Lots of skin tones in the future? No, I just wanted to make sure I had some spares, because once I replace the ones that have just died, the other two will be spares, so okay, I want spares now. Hi Jamie, welcome. Gotta have spares. 10 new colours. Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing, Nana. I don't think I'll refresh my ones. I've got some of the Black Widows come in singles, but I don't think all of them do. But I don't use them enough. I don't like them enough. But it gets expensive if you have to buy a whole set just to replace one pencil, doesn't it? Just adding that cream to her fingers. Looks good. Alright, let's do a giveaway. Yes, I'm glad they've got, I've got a whole heap of Holbens to replace my other ones, so yes. Oh, they do? Barbara, I've never heard of it. Issue 71. I don't think I got that one. I'm just going to have a look. No, I did get it. 70, 71 Mermaids. Huh. Okay. Just me. I'm just dreaming. This one's Fairy Stories Special. Fairy Stories Special. That looks like Fabiana, is it? Yes, it is. It's Fabiana. She's got some pretty images. She's had a whole Harry Potter set in her shop, and she does like Little Mermaid, and there's loads of pretty ones. Oh, look at that. Sweetness. Anyhow. Hi Momo, welcome. Yeah, I think I've got a whole set of polys now that I've just brought a few more. Maybe, no, I think there's some in between that weren't there, but I actually brought, I brought a 72 pack that were on sale as a backup set. We do that, don't we? All right, let's do a giveaway. So, to enter the giveaway, you just need to write the code word. When you write the code word, Nightbot will choose a winner from the people who have entered that word. It is random. I don't know who's going to be drawn. It's just luck of the draw, of course. So everybody's welcome to join. However, if you can't print your image, your prize, then obviously it's probably not worth entering, because it is a PDF image of your choice from Enys's Etsy shop. So you will need to print it. All right. You will need to send me an email if you do win, and that way I can send your email and your choice of image to Enys, and she will get to it as soon as she can. It does take her a while to respond, so sometimes it might take a little bit for her to send it, but she will send it. It will come. I have, Nana, I have the latest, the previous latest book, because she's got another one, hasn't she? Ordered since January. I still haven't received it, so It's taken a while. Yay, boots! Hi, Ali, welcome. Alright, so the code word is April. My birthday month. Oh, come on, guys. Anyone can enter, even if you won last month. It's a new colour along month, so let's just do that. Now, I'm going to do white next, Prismacolor white, or if you've got another soft white pencil, so Holbein soft white, the Luminance white, any of those would be okay. I use Prismacolor because it's cheaper. It's not quite as opaque as the Luminance either, so more colour comes through. April! Yeah, I brought it and it costs the same amount for shipping as it did for the book. I'm just going to use this to blend and smudge out from the lightest areas out into the darker areas. Putting a little bit of pressure on, but not enough to break your pencil. And just using circular motions just to blend that. Soften and flatten out the tooth. Another option is you could use the colourless blender if you wanted. So just starting in those light areas and pushing out towards the darker areas. How are we going? Everyone entered? I've got 19 people, so half. Half have entered. There's approximately 30, nearly 40 people in here. So anyone else like to enter the giveaway, please make sure you've written the word boots. Boots. April. Just red boots. April is the code word. Alright, it's all blended nice and smooth now. Hi Patty, welcome. Hi Selena, welcome. Been a while. Alright, I'm going to draw it. Are you ready? Make sure you've written the word April if you'd like to enter the giveaway to win your choice of image from Enys's Etsy store. I'm just going to miss that bit. I'm going to leave that for later because we're going to come back in with the colours for the things, making it a little bit transparent. Yeah, I just realised I forgot her fingernails in here. So I'm going to come back in and do those in a sec. I'm going to make them pink. I'm going to use carmine, rose carmine. Alright, just doing the rest of that. Just lightened it off a little bit with some white. Alright. Here we go, I'm going to draw it. They are, Iceland, I'm glad. Alright, here we go. I'm going to draw the draw, so make sure you've written the word April. Where is my screen share? And I'm going to draw it. Are you ready? Are you ready? Here we go. Rolling. Neenah, congratulations. Well done. If you could email me here with your choice of image. That's funny that you said that too. I could go an image from Enys, of course. If you could email me here, that would be fantastic. Make sure you do go on and check it out on her Etsy shop here. Exclamation mark. Enys. And I will send off your request to Enys and she will send it to you. As I said, I don't know how long it will take, but she will send it. I've got Venetian red. Congratulations. Hi Marilyn, I missed you before. Anyone else that's popped in, hello, welcome. I got the hiccups now. Great. Yay. Okay. Let's get back to it. We want to add some depth now. I want her to be nice and warm looking. So I'm going to add some more Venetian red to the shadows. And it should be quite easy and smooth going down because you've got a layer of the Prismacolor there now. So just gently going in and adding a little bit of depth to her eyes and any shadow areas. Coming back in around the nose there again. And the nostrils. Down the middle of the lip there. Coming around. Just giving us some nice shaded areas and making it look a little bit more warm. A little bit more warm. Perhaps. Her nose is shaped a little strange there, isn't it? Let's just fix that up a little bit. Going down under the neck here. This is why we need nice, good quality paper if we can, so we can get plenty of layers in here. Layers, onion boy, layers. Hi Christine, welcome. Oh, well that's good, Neenah. At least you get one. Fantastic. Alright, giving her some nice red shadows there, haven't we? Let's go back in with our arms and our hands. Remembering that because we've done the white, we've got, it's fairly smooth. And the pencil will change colour slightly. It looks a little bit lighter now that we've added white. But, I'm going to come back in with a little bit of violet later, and we're just going to darken up some of these areas. And add a little bit of that to the shadows to get rid of that really red look. I think I want to do something really bright on her clothing now. Oh, where's my eraser? Any PDF from her Etsy shop, yep. That's right. Colouring page, PDF colouring page from her Etsy shop. Single PDF colouring page. I think we'll do like a blue and pink kind of iridescent-y kind of look I want to do. Alright, we're going to come over that with cinnamon. Cinnamon. I'm going to turn the page there so I can get a nice angle. I'm going to come over the top bridge of her nose here. Down the side of her face. Creating those shadow areas. So I'm going to come over the top of her lip now and just blend that in with that side. Oh goodness me, no worries, Neenah. Keep you awake. yes. Well, we're going to do like a, I think I'm thinking like a baby blue kind of colour maybe, and bright pink. I don't know yet. I'll have a play with it. That'll be so later anyway. Probably week 3. Where's my brush? Probably week 3, she says. Next week will be hair. We'll be starting to do a little bit of that in her hair, I guess. I just didn't want to make her look too gothic. I wanted to do her, you know, a little bit brighter. Giving her a little bit of a glow now. You can see it's starting to appear. If it's still looking really light, then it's probably too light. You should probably go in a little bit darker. You want it to be nice and dark, because by the time you put the hair on, the colour kind of fades out in the skin a lot. It changes, so make sure you've got plenty of depth in there. Don't be too scared of the darker colours. I think this would look fabulous on tan-toned paper, actually. Who am I kidding? Everything looks good on tan-tone paper. The whites just stand out so good. Try and do all the skin at once too, so you get similar colour. If you do the, you know, the face first and you finish it all off, and then you come down to the skin to do this, you know, the hands and stuff on the skin on the hands, quite often you'll find that the skin colours end up being slightly different because you use different pressures and things like that. So I always like to do them at the same time if I can. Discord's like a chat, like a messenger. Not that anyone really chats on mine. I was thinking about closing it, but it's very quiet on mine Discord. Everyone's too busy on Emily's Discord. She's got loads of different chat rooms, chats, you know, things. I don't think I could keep up with it and having so many. I'm using the light flesh or red beige now to go over the rest of the skin, leaving a couple of highlight areas again, like on the chin there. And I just realised I forgot to do the pink, so we might have to come back in a sec. Just going to stop there before I go any further. I'm going to add in some more pink in her cheeks there. It's like a messenger chat, like a group messenger chat type thing. People can chat and post their pictures and just chat about everything using that rose carmine just to add some more pink to the cheeks there, and up on the eyebrows, the corners of the eyes, just underneath the eye there. I'm going to use this in the lips too, but we'll do that in a minute. Never. Fair enough. Yeah, probably Christine, it might have been. I have some pencil extenders that are having issues with what's happening with them. Coming back to the red beige now. I don't know why they chose red beige for the new colour name. Oh, that's looking a little better. Once we add her eyes in, it's going to look nice. Look nice. Let's go in with this in here. Looks good. She's looking pretty. She's got plenty of colour in there. It's a good colour. I'm just making sure the tooth is now flat too as I'm going along. Make sure there's no, you know, rough bits. No white paper showing through. I missed a tiny little bit of a nail here, so I'm just gonna, is that a nail there? I think it's just, yeah, that's nail. Add a little bit more of that red in there. Let's go in with a little bit of ivory and just do a nice light layer over the top of those light areas. Good. All right, now a bit of depth. Let's take a look. What can we do? I think we'll add in a little bit of violet. Violet, you're turning violet, Violet. The pencils slip and they won't stay. That's interesting. Mine are pretty good. They don't slip. I mean, that was in there and it didn't slip. Maybe these things are too far apart, maybe? Maybe you could sort of squish them together a little bit more. I don't know. I'm sorry, I may not be able to help with that. Don't put too much pressure on them. Right, I'm going to add a tiny little bit of violet into her other areas of her face here. So just coming in lightly, just around the outside of her eye here. Just darkening those areas up there. And I'm just going to come down into her, under her chin here and add a little bit under here, just to add a little bit more depth. How's that? Just darkening it that little bit more. Just got Venetian red again. Just going to add a little bit more detail to those darkest areas again. erase that off the edge of her hair there. If you think you can go darker, go a little bit darker. Please don't be scared. I'm going to use a little bit more cinnamon just in there. Blending that out a little bit. I think we could go a little bit more Venetian red. I'm just going to adjust it now. Just going to keep adding colour until I'm happy with the depth in there. Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning. Yes, it is still a morning.
Good morning, all. I brought you a cup of tea.
Thank you.
There we go.
Ta. You come to inspect my work, have you?
We've got rabbit ears, do we?
She's called Bunny Tears.
Bunny Tears.
We haven't got to the tears bit yet. We're going to do that now. We're just making sure she's got enough shadows in here.
Definitely darker.
It's good, isn't it?
That's me. Sorry.
Can't do any darker than that.
Hey, hello. Got all the hellos coming in.
Using cinnamon just to blend that out again.
That's the cinnamon.
Cinnamon. Look how big it is. I can't get it in the sharpener now.
I love it.
Cinnamon.
Oh, just confuse you. Cinnamon. Change the M's to the N's and back and forth. Yep.
That's me. I just do stuff like that.
Cinnamon.
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 It's alright. They give me words I can't say all the time. Words are hard. There we go. She's starting to look good. I like that.
Tongue twisters.
I'm just going to lighten with my white again, just in those light areas. It's good. I'm happy with that. Okay. Now we need black. Black. Hello, Cam.
Gotta love.
They were talking about horseradish yesterday, and I didn't know what a horseradish was.
Horseradish to
I know what a
us
radish is.
Would be yeah, pretty much like a radish.
But ours are red, and she said hers are brown.
Yeah.
Our radishes are brown.
I believe the horseradish is actually larger too than ours. Ours are more of a teardrop.
I just said I didn't know what a horseradish was, and they were shocked. Shocked!
Yeah, our dad used to love eating the radishes.
I'm going to use black, and I'm just going to line out this eyeliner on her. And do her little, what are they? Lashes. Just going to do her pupil a little bit darker there. It's so weird doing one eye, it's nice and big and open, and the other eye's kind of squished in on the side and little.
What colour are the eyes going to be?
Purple.
Purple. Awesome.
Yowski. Violet. Turning violet, violet.
What do we have? Red lips, red tears.
Reddy pink lips, some black and red tears. We're just going to do the black line first. Down there. Make it look like her eyeliner's all smooched.
You going to go traditional white bunny ears with the pink interior, or are you going to change it up?
We're going to do blue and pink iridescent clothes.
Wow. Okay.
And probably, yeah, we might do light pink in there and some grey in the... I'll see.
More of a techno punk type.
Yeah, I don't want to do it gothic. I want to do it bright. No worries, Della. Enjoy your evening. What's a sin? I missed that, Christine. What were you talking about? What's a sin?
You heard what vaccine made them sick?
I don't know, but Robin had her last one and it's made her feel really tired and not well. And Boots actually was their test came back positive.
Tegan and Tracy both had theirs, had migraines and nausea and everything.
But the test came back normal?
I haven't heard yet.
Oh. Alright, so that was black. I need to do some black in her eyebrows.
I hope he does feel better soon.
Just little flicks in the eyebrows. There's only a tiny little bit in the back there under the hair, but
that's how to pronounce cinnamon.
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 Oh, Christine.
Cinnamon.
Cinnamon. Cool. No, it's just a play thing on words, you know. Cinnamon. You know, what's the movie? What? Nemo. Finding Nemo. He can't say an enemy. He's an enemy. That's why I say it like that.
Swelling on the arm. Yep.
He's good. What's on the arm?
The second injection.
Oh, yeah. Mona. Oh, sore arm.
Yes.
All right, let's do eyes. I'm going to zoom in for the eyes, though, because you won't be able to see otherwise.
Ooh, nice and close.
Hello? Is it me you're looking for? All right. Blue violet. Blue violet. 137.
Ooh, that was close.
What?
Ooh, to the camera. Glary. I like it.
Alright, we're going to do the top section here with that colour. And I'm going to just curve down towards the bottom, but leave a gap. Just like that. So, colour, and then like that. Oh no, Shadow's awake.
No.
She's like, yes, I'm awake. What?
That's where Shadow was.
There she is.
She's in her basket at the moment.
Sleeping.
No, sitting here watching me. She stood up as soon as I came in. Excuse me.
Oh, Helen, I hope it goes okay. Nothing with the first vaccine for Mona. Alright, so we've got just violet. Violet, you're turning violet, violet. We're going to come down a little bit further into the bottom of the eye. I'm going to leave a little gap. I know it's a tiny little spot, but you can do it. All the way down. Just like that. Let's go a little bit darker with the blue violet again. At the top there. Nice and hard pressure there because it's such a little area. And then I've got white, that Prisma white. It's because you asked about it. She goes, meow,
yep.
meow, meow.
Yep.
You say her name.
You say, Shadow. Hello.
See?
Hello.
Shadow.
Hello,
Meow. Alright, I've got, my pencil's quite sharp on this edge, so I'm going to use that edge just to blend that bottom section of the eye there. Smudge it out, just like that. Now, just further around the eyes there, I did use a little bit of the light flesh just around the whites of the eye there and in the corners a little bit. And then I'm just going to use the white just to blend that tiny little area there. Smudge that out. Okay, we're going to use white gel pen. I've got the, actually I don't want that one, that was too big. I've got the number 5 Jelly Roll pen. I got the J&J One Shot and Done. Johnson & Johnson's. There are 3 types.
Yep.
You both had different ones, okay? Moderna. That's okay. Have a safe trip. Be safe. Drive careful is what we say. White gel pen. And I'm actually going to put a couple of spots around the outside of the eye. That one wasn't supposed to happen. Like that. A couple of sparkles. They're really tiny and you can't see them on camera, but they're there.
They are there.
Alright, and then I've got... You going?
I do have to love you and leave you.
Okay, bye-bye.
And you guys, I need to go get some paperwork finished off. Bye all. Have fun colouring.
Bye everyone.
Bye.
Alright, I've got deep red, and I'm going to add this into her eyes. So just coming down into the tears. Just going down next to the black there. Adding that in. Her little tears. I'm going to add a tiny bit in the corners of her eyes. And then just down into around the eye there. Some dark. It's like smudged tears underneath the eye there. Around the top of the eye. Like that. We're going to use this in the lips too. So I'm just going to come into the darker sections with firm pressure. Just like that. Come around the top of the lip there, get rid of that black line and make it red. Just going to bring that up to the middle. And then these little gaps here, I'm going to come up to the top. So I've got a bit of a... Alright. She's looking so cool. Okay, what's this called again? Rose Carmine. I'm going to come over the top of that. And I'm just going to spread this out and around the bottom lip, leaving a tiny little light area. Only two little spots there. Okay, just with a little bit of white. Carefully as I can, just doing that section there that I've left. I'm going to add a little bit of black in here, just into the middle of the lip there, just darkening that up a little bit at the bottom too. Then you have some nice dark shadows, a little bit more of the deep red, especially in that middle section and down those shadows. Just keep working on it until you get it as dark as you want. Back to pink again, pink carmine. Now see some lighter sections on the lip and darker sections. So we're going to use white gel pen, a bit bigger this time. I'm just going to put a couple of little spots of white on her lip. And I think I want to add a tiny little bit of white just there. I'm going to just smudge it with my finger a little bit. Just lightening that spot there. And maybe just on the tip of the nose, just a dot. Just to lighten it up a little bit. How's she look? I think they're good. Just add a couple more spots here. Some white, if it works. Across the bottom of the... scratch that one off, I don't like that one. I might have to clean the nib. It's blocking up a little bit. Zoom out. I still think she could be a little bit light, and I may need to add some more depth in there once we add the hair in. But she's looking good. Just around the fingernails there, I'm just going to add a little bit of that deep red. But I think she's good. Night, Isolina. Thanks so much for dropping in. Thanks, Mona. Night, Dorothy. Alright. What do you think? Happy with her? I'm happy with her. I know it was only a small bit, but we get more done next week. So for this part here, this will be part of her clothes. We might actually have to do... Yeah, the clothes are actually quite detailed, so they're going to take us a little bit of time. Excuse me. Thank you, Christine. Thank you. She's pretty. She's going to look pretty. I have an idea in my head of what this is going to be like. You know what? Maybe it'll work out, maybe it won't. We'll see. We'll see. You know what? I think she needs a tiny little bit more pink in there. A little bit brighter. Because I'm going to be using this pink in the surrounding areas. So I might just add a little bit to under her chin here too. With that purple. A little bit on the fingers. There's a bit of a highlight colour in there. It's good. I like it. I'm looking forward to doing more of this one. Looking forward to it. Well, congratulations to Neenah for winning the giveaway today. We will still have another one next week as well, so there's another chance to do that or enter that. No worries, Helen. Thank you so much for coming and being a mod. Big thanks to mods. Big thank you to channel members and patrons. You guys mean the world to me. You all do. You all do. And I just want to give a big thanks to Enys for this beautiful image and thank her for the discount. So if you want to grab the image, make sure that you do. It is discounted for the month of April 2021. So you need to grab it before that finishes. Excuse me. I really do need to go have a really good cough. Here we go. Check it out here. That's the link. No, that's right, Ev. That's right. Once we add the hair on, we might find that the skin is a little bit too light and need to go in and add more shadows anyway. No worries. Thank you so much for being here, Christine. And thank you, everybody. Thank you so much for joining in. I can't wait to see your images, so make sure you post them up and tag me in them when you do. And I will see you next week. I don't know, maybe Monday. Maybe Monday? We'll see. See how I feel. Rest well, everyone. Heal up for those that aren't well. And be safe and travel safe if you're traveling. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, everyone. See you next time.